Hey everyone, welcome back to Ark Scorched Earth. So, I'm picking up where I was at yesterday, and I'm going to try to tame myself one of those right there, the Tapejara. Now, I have figured this out. I have struggled and I have struggled, and solo taming one of these guys is not easy at all. Matter of fact, I don't think they really ever intended to be done without like a Quetzal in a cage. So on Scorched Earth, we don't have no Quetzals. We have nothing to build a flying platform on at all, which is nice and frustrating all at the same time. I love my Quetzals. I love my platforms. Yeah. So this is it. I have used the Wyvern, stood on the Wyvern's back and shot at it with trank darts and arrows. Actually seem to notice do hit it more often with trank arrows. Really strange. I have tried to stand on a Wyvern back and bola one, which I think you could probably do if you have really good bola skills. I believe it's possible. I have grapple hooked to one and tried to reel myself in as close as possible and hit it with a bola that way. But as soon as it gets scared, it runs and the bola breaks. So I got to thinking, and I was wondering, in the past I've used an RG and whistled attack this target and passive off and on to chase down a Quetzal, which I really don't like. I prefer to use an RG with a Scorpion, which I think is the best way to do it personally. That's fantastic. Anyways, I tried that on this. I tried an RG with a Scorpion. I forgot about that. That was the very first thing I tried. And I couldn't get the Scorpion to sting it. It just, the wingspan and the head and all that, it was just too small of a hitbox for the Scorpion. Now, that may be possible. I got frustrated. I quit. The Tapejara ended up flying to the barrier. Yeah, I just, it was annoying. Anyways, so I come up with this idea. The Moth has no attack damage. Its attack is 100% passive. Unlike the RG, which if you've got a fast RG, could kill a Tapejara if you're not careful if it attacks it. Now I've got a Wyvern, and that's, you just might as well kiss the Tapejara and yourself probably dead, because if it uses its breath attack, you're both dead. So I was thinking, if I grapple to this guy and tell him to attack one of these Tapejaras, that one's a level 16, that one's a 98. That's the one I really want because it's actually really pretty. So we're going to try for it. It's probably not going to work. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure it's not going to work because it's so high up in the air. But I have done this. I just did it. I got out here, discovered one, I didn't have no trank arrows or trank darts on me. I have corrected that. And I've also forgot to show you all, I found an ascended long neck rifle in a loot crate in the desert. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I love my ascended long neck rifle. Like, losing it would be horrible. But anyway, I went and got some trank darts. I went and got some arrows. So I had this. I recorded this, but apparently it did not record. You know how that goes. Anyways, this can be done. I have done it. I've done it twice now. The first time was yesterday, and I rage quit and basically was like, all right, we're going to go hatch some wyverns instead. This time, I did it. Got the top of the car all the way down to the ground, and I just put a trank dart in that guy's head. Whoops. Wrong thing. Okay. Don't go to sleep on me. Anyway, as I was saying, I just did it again. It fell all the way to the ground. Got it to the ground. Discovered I didn't have no trank darts. So, I'm going to recommend two things. One, my Moth is extremely high level, which he's been sitting above my my crafting area with a Lystro. Every time I craft, I'll turn on my Lystro. It's really important because I don't think you'd be able to get this guy this level any other way. His movement speed is at 205. Now, so far, he can, in fact, keep up with them. But they do seem to get an extra boost of speed. Now, the original thought was that this guy would run up on this guy, hit him with its attack, which will slow it down, which is what I did yesterday, and it'll give you a chance to bowl it, and that does work. But today, I didn't catch it. And now the trick is when you get close, okay, if you miss that first initial time, don't worry, let it run itself out. It'll slow down eventually, and then you'll come up on it again. And that's when you want to try to get it, because A lot of times they'll fly straight at you before they run, and it gives you the perfect opportunity to bola them. You just have to be patient. This is not super easy. Matter of fact, this is one of the most frustrating things I've ever done. And I'm thinking, if I see him, I might go after that 16. I really want that one up there because it's a high level. But that's so far away that, I mean, look at that. It's a 96. It's beautiful. You know what? Let's go for it. We're going to do it. Hopefully it doesn't fly me into the barrier. And we're off. Get my bolas out. Of note, I discovered using a parachute helps a lot. And you have to be really careful. You can bola them off. Where'd it go? I lost it. So I'm probably going to abandon this bola and lower myself just a little bit so that I'm not bouncing around everywhere around this moth. But the parachute helps a lot, like a whole lot. Now, with this method, I think you could probably trank this out of the sky if you wanted to. I'm going to do it with bolas. I've done it with bolas. I know you can do it with a bola. So that's what I'm going to try to do again. And I'm just going to be patient. I'm just going to wait for it to stop running. And I'm going to wait for my moth to catch up with it. And then I'm going to bola it. Now it's really difficult because when your moth catches it, your moth wants to attack it and it gets crazy and everything spins around. But it can be done. So you just got to be patient. And like I said, if you hit your moth, the moth's going to fall. So yes, make sure you have a parachute out. I'd make sure I bring tons of parachutes and tons of bolas with me if you're not using the reusable mod like I am. So yeah, we're just going to wait. This guy should stop running here in just a minute. So hopefully. Looks like he's going to try to fly inside the obelisk here. Come on, stop running. You see how he's all of a sudden he's much faster than I am? How he's kept that distance? If you notice the first time he ran, he didn't keep that distance. And this time when he slows down, we're going out over the desert, he's going to run to the border. If he runs to the border, I'm still going to try to catch him. But I'm going to let you all know this is in fact possible. I have done it twice now. And this does work. It is time consuming. And you just have to wait for it. But it will work. And I know it's hard to take my word for it, but trust me, it does work. And it looks like he's hit the barrier, so this probably just got a lot easier if he stays over here in the barrier, except for we're bouncing all over the place. Wish there was a way to do this without bouncing. I may end up just shooting this guy down if I can't do this with bolas after a couple tries. Because I've spent a lot of time doing this. I have tried to tame one of these guys with dozens of different methods, and I have wasted hours and hours and hours doing this. So, yeah, I am ready to capture one and be done with the Tapejara with the solo. Now, if you notice my bolas, you can't. We're outrunning them, so you have to wait until he slows down. Or in this case, he might hit the barrier again. Really hate this bouncing around. There's got to be a way to fix that. I don't know. I hate the bouncing. Drives it hard. It wouldn't be so hard if you didn't bounce so much while you're flying. The parachute does help slow it down a little bit, though. You don't bounce up and down so much as you bounce back and back, side and side. But like I said, this is 100% possible. I know it is. And if once you knock the guy out, I highly recommend reeling yourself in as fast as you can. And there we go. I got him. Reel in, reel in, reel in, reel in, reel in. Fly. The reason I recommend reeling is because you'll fall slower than your bug will, and then your bug will get down to the ground and then proceed to attack your target and bounce you all over the place. Oh, passive. Oh man. So I'm gonna say, where'd you go? That this is doable. Like I said, you just seen. Granted, I caught him on the barrier, but this is the like I said, I did it a minute ago out over wide open space. This is doable. I'm thinking once you knock them down, you're probably going to have to build a structure over top of them. I've decided that is going to be the way. That was what my thought was a minute ago. Because especially the high level ones, the low level ones, I don't think it's a big deal. Probably knock them out pretty easily, especially if you're lucky enough to have an ascended cross or rifle like I do. But whistle. I think this time I'm just going to trank this guy. I'm kind of tired of chasing him, so I'm just going to start shooting him. Parachute's 5. Okay. And now, from what I understand, when you shoot these guys in the air, I've been told you have to kind of aim toward their bill in front of them, which seems really silly. See, if I'd have had my bow out, I probably could have caught that guy right there. Or in fact, we're going to try that again. Or if I get the bow out, not the crossbow. But as you've seen, he ran toward me. Oh, don't bolo the moth. Every time they slow down, when they run, they seem to go towards you when you run, and it's a perfect opportunity to hit them with the bola. Now, I think 205 might be just a tad too fast, because I seem to be staying within his run distance, which is not what I really want. I want him to stop, or be able to keep up with him. If you can get a moth that can go like 230, then do it. You can probably keep right on top of the thing. But that's a lot of levels. My moth has been sitting there with my Lystro and my Smithy forever, so yeah, he's leveled up quite a bit from that. So looks like we're going to hit the barrier again, which you know what? Chasing one of these guys, I really don't care. I am taking the opportunity if I get it. Go, moth, go. I'm not even going to wait. I am just going to start shooting this guy. And he's down. There we go, you all. 100% proof. Yes, we used the boundary. But you know what? Like I said, I've been doing this forever. Like, I have wasted so much time chasing these guys down that I don't really care. Now I'm going to make sure there's nothing in the area that I'm going to have to worry about. So we're going to get my shotgun out and we're going to go kill this snake and the scorpion right here. Oh god, that was a 120 scorpion. Oh, that makes my belly hurt every time I do that. Figures. And I could have tamed that. I have a bunch of spoiled meat on my moth because I had a bunch of prime meat. Wow. Just wow. 120 scorpion. First one I've seen on here. Wow. Alright. So, there you all go. Fast moth, bola, attack this target, which is period. You have to use the standard spy scope. You can't use the modified one. I am going to reload this and put this away so I don't accidentally shoot this guy. Yeah, just be patient. You can do it. You can bowl them out of the air and you can trank them out of the air. Granted, tranking's a little bit more difficult. I definitely think the moth is the way to go. I'm afraid my RG would kill it. Because they're not, as you can see, they don't have the highest amount of health. Well, this one's actually got decent health. They usually don't have the highest health. They're pretty squishy. I've actually lost 2 on my vanilla map because I landed and Sabertooth ate them. But it's so weird that this bends right here. Which y'all have never noticed that it actually curves right here. Like I can run along it and it'll curve right up here and go around these dunes. It's so strange that it does that. But yeah, there you go. It can be done. As for doing 2-player, much simpler, especially on Scorched Earth. Me and a buddy tested it. He hopped on a wyvern, picked me up, flew out, knocked it out of the air real quick. We even wondered if you could pick up a mantis and knock it out that way with the clubs. I actually think that'd be really simple because you can knock out wyverns with basically 2 or 3 hits. But yeah, so we're going to sit here, like I said, one last time. Fast moth, grapple to the moth, pop the parachute, or actually, correction, grapple to the moth, whistle, attack this target. Once it's airborne and chasing it down, pop your parachute to help you stabilize. Pull out your boas. Be patient. Wait for it to slow down. When it slows down and you catch up with it, they will normally panic and run right at you. And if you time it just right, like I said, I've done it twice this way, you can catch them with the bola and they'll just drop straight out of the sky. Now you have to be quick, and I am going to recommend that you bring pillars, ceilings, and walls to drop down around these guys, because if you don't have an ascended rifle like I do, it's probably going to take quite a bit to knock these guys out. I mean, I knocked a level 68 RG out just a minute ago with a single shot just because it was bugging me while I was trying to find a Tapejara. So, yeah, build a box around them. You know what? I mean, whatever you think you need to do. But you can bola them out of the air. Solo taming a Tapejara is doable. Just showed it, just proved it. And we'll be right back when this guy's tamed up. And we're back. Well, he just stood up. I can't believe this. I ran away to kill the snake, turned around, he stood up, so I didn't even get the taming card for it. That's really sucks. That means I gotta go tame another one. But I can do it now. Solo taming is a thing. Wow, she's got pretty colors. I really dig her colors. Not too fond of the body color or the fur color, but I really like the wings. But yeah, if you have to chase them in the border, you know what I say, do it. I don't even, you know, I'm not even going to judge. Like, these guys are just not meant to be solo tame. That was a difficult tame, to say the least. Can you keep up with me as I fly fast? That is the question. Yes and no. So, once again, bola, grapple to your moth, a whistle, attack this target, and then just be patient. Man, I'm so upset I didn't get that card. I know I've got it on my other character, but this was made new, and kind of irritates me not to have, you know, for you tamers, you understand. I wanted that card. I was just probably too far away as he popped up, because I ran off to kill that stupid snake because I was afraid he was going to come over and mess with him. And I thought I had time, but I guess I didn't. He literally had just hopped up as we was running back. So, yeah. So now I gotta find my way back to base. Okay, we got it this way. Right? Right? No, that way. Okay. But I thought I'd brought myself a saddle with it so I could play with him. Because they're probably one of my favorite things to fly now. Because they're just so, like, the way they move is awesome. But we're going to fly back to base. And we'll BRBs. And we're back. Well, made it back to base. Took forever. Heck of a long flight. The guy's fast, but he's not that fast. Moth had to go real slow. Moth isn't super fast either. Anyways, made me up a saddle just now. Real quick. Let's throw it on there. I'm thinking about going and getting another one. I want to get that card. I really want that card. But I thought we'd show this guy off real quick. For those who haven't seen, he flies forward like a normal one. He can fly sideways. Left and right. He can fly backwards. Now, if you hit, let's see, what is it? Is it C, he'll fly down. If you hit X, he'll fly up. And one of my favorite things, we got something getting squished down here. One of my favorite things is this right here. You land. Oh, we get the tail out. Let's get this tail out of the way first. You know what? Stupid Molotov's always trying to be in the way. There we go. You land and come at me. Bring it on. Yeah, that's what I thought. Better back down. But these guys I love these guys. Like, they're fantastic. They're game changers. Like, 3 people can ride them. You can fly in every direction. You never even have to stop flying in the direction you want to go. You can just keep rotating and keep flying that direction. I mean, what more could you want? That's awesome. Now, they're not super fast when they're tamed. Let's see if we look at this guy's base stats real quick. He's got a decent amount of health. His food's a bit high. His stamina's not bad at all, actually. Weight's a little bit. He got a little bit of movement speed, but like I said, he's just, I don't think, they don't feel fast to me. Now, you can make them fast. I do have one on my experiment game that is retarded fast. Like, he's just like, oh my god, he's almost uncontrollable. But, yeah, there we go, y'all. Solo tamed the Tapejara. All you have to do is get you a really fast moth, which I know, it's not easy. But neither is getting a good fast Quetzal to trap one with, you know. So yeah, solo tame a moth, grapple hook to it, attack this target, pop a parachute to help stabilize you to fly. You don't really have to do that, but I recommend it. Wait until it stops running. That is key. You're not going to catch one with a bola as it runs. Unless it's just some fluke of luck, because if you all could have noticed, the bolas were never going in front of me. They were always falling behind. You're moving faster than they throw as you're chasing. So when he slows down and you get close, that's your chance. Now, you can probably do the exact same thing by tranking them. That would probably work a lot easier than trying to bowl it. I wanted to prove it could be bowled because I've been trying for days to bowl one. Now, I know I pinned this one to the wall, but I did, right before that, knock one out of the sky in the middle of the map in open air. Like I said, they will fly towards you as they run, because you've seen how they fly so chaotic. They seem to just turn towards you every time right before they run. I don't know why. It actually kind of makes it hard to actually keep track of them, because you know, your moth spins around and it gets a little chaotic. But yeah, there we go. One solo tame Tapejara using a moth and bolas and a grappling hook. I would bring along a structure. I may go out and tame another one. I don't know. I haven't decided just yet. And build a box around it. I'm going to suggest at least 8 pillars. The ceilings to go over top of it, and enough walls to go all the way down the ground. That way, when it wakes up, it can't get away from you. Because unless you just got an extremely powerful crossbow or assault rifle, or it's incredibly low level, you're not going to take it out before it gets out of the bola. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you did, hit that like button, comment, let me know what you thought, share this, subscribe if you haven't already. You all stay safe, have fun, and Ark is life.